scientists in the seminar hall, as well as observing in many part of the world. Either in Tokyo, it is good evening; in India, good afternoon, or somewhere it may be good morning. But it is a greeting from me from this Tokyo. My aspect is related with traditional medicine that is utilized by a area named as a Gautala. Actually, this topic in which I am dealing, that is related with the Gautala Sanctuary. Gautala Sanctuary is a vast hilly area where 5 tribal communities live. They utilize the plant. I'm working on that particular aspect, and they utilize that plant for various purpose, very ethnomedicinal purpose, ethnoveterinary purpose, as well as the use related with day-to-day life and many other purpose they utilize. This is just somewhat outline about the Gautala Sanctuary, and it is considered as a hot spot for the botanist as well as zoologist, because a lot of greenery is there. It is just geographical information is given over here. This is the entrance of that one, and the person who is standing in front of that one, if you are able to recognize, yeah, it's mine. It's a photograph of at that age when I was in Pereira's age, young, and at that time I started my work. Then this is just a wildlife sanctuary, and that is also the reserve one, where you will find that a large quantity of plants were present. It is having a protected area in Western Ghats, and mostly related with the Aurangabad, from where I belongs to. And adjacent part is Jalgaon district, that near to Aurangabad. Then this is the geographical coverage of this particular area, which you will find over there. Then you will also find that the nomenclature of this Gautala forest, it is due to the particular saint named as a Gautam Rishi, and this is mentioned in Ramcharitamans. From there, then this name has been given. Now, this particular area covers a large quantity of tribal pockets located in different hill areas. Namely, they are Thakurs, Bhils, Banjaras, and many other persons there present over there. What I used to do, I used to visit frequently in that particular Gautala area, collect the information. Collecting information is long time. Recording them one, then making herbarium, then identifying with the help of floras, faunas, and experts, and then on that basis, that presenting that particular knowledge in different communities. These are the somewhat methodology, collecting the information from medical man, experts, as well as the sadhus, and that tribals, those having the knowledge about this one. From there, I used to collect this one. And then after that one, it is observed that there are the indigenous communities that lives over there. Just if you are able to observe that one, these are the Pardi communities. These are the Ond community. They entirely depend on the natural wealth which is present around them. That green plants, animals, they they make their bread, butter, and medicines for them, for their animals, and for other purpose. That some of the results I will show. This is that Thakur community. They are having a particular traditions, particular informations, particular knowledge, as well as you will find that they are having certain traditions, and that traditions normally they perform in a particular season, particular weather. These are the another Thakur communities that are located in Thakurwadi. Then this is Hill community. They are having a particular religious faith, and their what you can say that faith is related with some local god, goddess, and they rely on that one. Pardi community, they are very hard worker. They used to crush the stones, and as well as they work for the field, and as well as sugar factories. And but they are having a very good knowledge of utility of the plant. And this Banjara community is spread all over the world. But my focus is related with that Gautala Sanctuary, where we will find that such type of these communities are present over here. If you are able to see this one. mm, kaisa move kare. Okay, then you will find that their traditions, their dressings, and this you will also find in many Asian countries, these Banjara communities. Then these are also the same communities. Interactions with them, sharing the knowledge with them, is having a very good experiences. These are their traditions, their nature, their living standard, their costumes, and other things. And then the complete information collected in that particular area survey, and then we'll find that plants they utilize for various that you will find that one. Say for example, this moisture system, that's it is a very common plant, and locally it is called as the lady or lady's finger, and it is having the use in different diseases that mentioned, for example, fever and dysentery and some urinary troubles. At that time, they utilize the mesocarp of the fruit. In some cases, exocarp. In some cases, seeds of the fruit. Then again, it is useful for animal treatment in different cases like soiling, swelling pox. Then other utility, especially after parturition, the removal of the placenta from the animal, they utilize this one. And having the good fiber condition in that one, ultimately they are useful for making the fiber. Then this is another species of this abelmuschus maniote. It is called as a wild lady's finger, or it is called as a ran bhendi, or called as a jangli bhendi, or wild it is commonly had, but it is not edible for the human being. But even though it is having a lot of, the people utilize this one for indigestion purpose or for many other abnormalities they faces. And again, the same one bark is useful for ropes, fiber, and other things. Then Abrus pericoterus. It is also the very common plant that is present in our area. As you know that the seeds that used for weighing the gold, normally the substitute of the weight that the seeds were used traditionally in our area. But apart from this one, it is utilized for paralysis, infertility, abortion, cough, then ulcer, and many other uses are there, and people utilize this very commonly. Separately, even I have worked on that particular abortifacient plants, contraceptive plant of these particular areas. That is another aspect. Now, this habitulam indicum, this is commonly used for various purposes, and especially the dry fruit, when you dry it, that it is used as a stamp for particular recognition in traditional purpose. And you'll find that number of utilities are there for mouth problems, bronchitis, diarrhea, even animals. They are also having a lot of utility of this one for skin infections and infections of certain other insects, and for other purpose, even they utilize. Then we will find that acacia catechu. We are having a lot of acacia species in our area, but I'm telling about this acacia catechu. It is called as a katha and other things. Normally, if you are familiar with the palm, that people added this one in that palm and chews it. It is a very common tradition in India, due to which the mouth become red. And for that purpose, according to scientific studies, it gives a lot of strength to bones, teeth, as well as it increases the calcium deposit in the body, and that is useful for this one. Apart from this one, it is having medicinal uses in like licuria, piles, and if there is any problem in painful memory glands, for solving all these problems, it is utilized. In case of animals, it is also useful for a various purpose. And wood is useful for various agricultural instruments, as well as some other aspects are related with this one. Then this is another species that is called as a acacia chundra, and it is also having a lot of significance for human society, and useful for wounds, boils, cough, mouth sores. And apart from this one, the dyes were prepared, and that dyes is useful for medicinal industry, as well as that is useful for makeup purpose, especially in film industries, in dramas, and because it gives a red color and quickly it washes over there. Then this is another acacia species, that is a Acacia ferruginea, Safed Khair or Pandra Khair, it is commonly called as, and having a lot of significance in human society for human purpose, veterinary animal purpose, as well as some other purpose. This is another acacia species having a lot of significance you will find over here. And this is babul is very common. And you will find that it is present all over the part, and having a lot of significance of its roots, its stem, bark. It secretes a gum. That gum is itself is having a lot of significance. Then the leaves, then fruits itself, that is very useful for the animal treatment. And the sheep gives more milk while they utilize this one in fresh condition. And again, it is having a thorns, and that is also useful for in young condition for medicinal purpose, and dry condition as a protective fencing for the fields. And these are some other plants that is having a lot of significance in human society, and that will find that it gives a lot of benefit to human society. The number of plant species are there. I'm going fast. Instead of reading a single plant, I'm having the printed copy of this one also. If anyone want, I can share that one. And any aspect related with this particular aspect, you can ask me or you can share me. Thank you for listening painfully to me. And if you are having any queries, any doubt, any question, so you may ask me.